Hello and welcome back, my stylish friends. I received request from one of my viewers, Sophia, to create tutorial how to make this Christmas star. You can use any hook or any yarn. I was using 5.5mm hook with medium weight yarn. And of course you need 3 different color yarn. Does not matter what color yarn you will be using, and does not matter what order your yarn will appear in your star. I just make suggestion that if you start the one color, you also finish with the same color yarn. Just looks nicer. Okay, so let's get started. We start with slip knot. That's how I connect yarn to my hook, but you can connect any way you wish. And once you connect your yarn to your hook, you chain 4. Then you slip stitch, closing that tiny little circle you have of chain 4. You start with chain 3 and then you make 2 double crochet stitches in the center of the circle, then chain 2, and then you will make 3 double crochet stitches. You repeat the chain 2 and 3 double crochet stitches in the circle until you have 5 clusters. So I'm making my 4th cluster now. So I'm making 3 double crochet, chain 2, and again I need 1 more. So we're making clusters like we are making granny square stitch. Okay, and we have 5 clusters. We need chain 2 to close this round. And once you're done, you cut the yarn and hide the end. And let me show you how I hide my end. You always move your yarn up, take a needle, and go back to recreate the last stitch. That way, when you hide your yarn on your wrong side, that stitch will be identical to any stitches. And once I secure my yarn, I just cut and I'm done. Okay, let's work on round number 2. Now, because your circle looks identical, you can connect your yarn to any place you wish, but must be in any chain spaces. So once I connect, I will chain 3, and that will count as 1 double crochet, and I will make 2 more double crochet stitches. So again, I'm making like granny square stitch. I'm skipping to the next chain space, but each chain space I'm making chain 2 in between my clusters. Each chain space is like the corner of your granny square, but we are making a pentagon. If you are truly beginner, I believe so far you are able to follow this pattern. I just want to mention that I do have written patterns for this star and many other stars using similar stitches, and you can create your own coasters or Christmas ornaments. Also, I want to mention I specialize in pattern writtens for beginners because I'm explaining every step how we are making things and why. Okay, this is our last cluster in the same chain space that we started. We need chain 2, slip stitch, and we're closing this round. Again, we're cutting the yarn. We're pulling yarn up and we hide the end the way we did with the round number 1, recreating the last stitch. This looks very neat and then looks identical with every stitch. So let me hide this yarn end and I will hide the other one as well, because the slip knot is pulling yarn down and I want to bring that yarn up. So I'm just moving up a little bit and to the side and I will be done. Let's start with round number 3. Now I'm changing yarn to red And I'm attaching yarn the same way. I'm making slip knot, and this time we will skip the chain spaces. We will go in between the clusters and we will make chain 1. Now we are skipping all the way to chain space and we are making 4 double crochet stitches and only chain 1 on the top. And in the same chain space we're making 4 double crochet stitches. Then we are skipping all the crochet stitches from previous round and we are making 1 single crochet. So we repeat the same process again in every single chain space. This time we're making 4 double crochet, chain 1 and 4 double crochet. And we cannot forget about single crochet stitch in between our chain spaces stitches. So far so good. I feel like it's simple and easy, but you tell me if you have any problems or you have more questions about this pattern. If you're stuck in any round, let me know and I will try to help you. As I mentioned, you can use any color and you can use the same pattern to make a flower. It will be 5-petal flower. But if you want to make a star, we will add additional round and we make this more pointy here to look like star and more pentagon. So we are almost done with round number 3. This one I believe was not that difficult and we will need to be sure that we will recreate the last stitch. We start with chain 1, so we do not make a single crochet, we just slip stitch, and now by hiding the yarn end you will recreate the single crochet. So first I will do the same way I did before, go under, and now I'm pulling this yarn back up to look exactly like we did single crochet. So I do not need to do in the end single crochet. I just did slip stitch to my chain 1, and by hiding the yarn end I was able to recreate single crochet stitch. And we are done with round number 3. Looks like a flower, and as I said, you can use many different colors and use this pattern as a flower. So let's make now the last round, round number 4. You will again make a slip knot and attach your yarn to any chain spaces. We have chain 1, so we're attaching to any chain spaces and we're making chain 3. In this round, we will be using extended double crochet stitch. To make the extended double crochet stitch, you will pull the yarn through the first loop first before completing the stitch. Please watch this video. I feel like this video will be very beneficial to you if you want to learn how to make extended crochet stitches that you can use in any of your projects. I use extended crochet stitches often because they have more volume than just two elongated stitches like treble crochet. Okay, let me show you now here. We are going in between stitches. After making 4 single crochet, I make 1 single crochet in between stitches. Now I'm making 1 single crochet front post. So it's on the top of my stitch. Now I will go again between stitches, make 1 single crochet, and I need to make 4 single crochet to bring my hook to the top of my chain 1 space. So again, we are making 3 extended, so we have to pull yarn through 1 loop, 2 loops and 2 loops. So we're making 3 extended double crochet stitches on the top of each point. Then we complete this point by making 4 single crochet stitches. And to connect each point, we will make single crochet stitch in between stitches, front post single crochet, and single crochet in between stitches. And you repeat the same process all the way around until you're done with this round. So once again, I hope you learned something new, and I hope you enjoy this pattern. And as I mentioned, you can use this for your winter home decoration using the winter colors, or you can use any color you want and make a nice decoration for all year round using the same pattern as a flower pattern instead of star. And I want to say thank you for watching and crocheting with me today. Also, thank you for your suggestions, Sophia. And I thank you everybody who is supporting my channel. Thank you for supporting handmade art. Handmade art can be very relaxing, even if some stitches are challenging to us. For new viewers, I crochet and knit for over 50 years now, so I do have some practice, and what I'm trying to do here is to share my knowledge with you. Let's slip stitch to the last stitch, and let's hide the end the same way we did before. We always recreate the last stitch. Also, if you have time, check other videos I created, how to make home decoration for Christmas, or any other videos on my channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have fun creating your new coaster or ornament. To make an ornament, you just need to attach yarn to one of the points, and you will be all done. Let me show you how I do that. I go with my hook in between the stitches, pull the loop, and then just like that, I have a Christmas ornament. Thanks for watching, guys, again. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I hope I will see you next time.